pretty much thought about food. I mean, you live in New Orleans, and you kind of see food. People talk about food. People plan dinner at lunchtime, and it's just always on your. And it just was not a nagging thing anymore. It just took away that part of my life that was like, well, what am I going to eat, and where am I going to eat it? And I just thought about food in terms of like sustaining me and making me feel good. And so that feeling, I think, was the first thing that I experienced that made me feel like something was different. And then immediately it just, my mass just started to go down. And even the first little bit of weight loss in those first few weeks and months was just so significant because I had worked out like every other day for doing really hard high interval training and had not lost weight. Strong, but I hadn't lost weight. So the results were pretty immediate. But the other part is that it sustained and it lasted. Like, this is the first time that I've done something that made me feel better and not worse while I was looking better and not worse, and it continued to get better.
I'd say that I probably noticed within the first couple weeks. I know it was less than a month when my clothes were falling off of me, and that immediately made me start feeling better about myself. Just like Jason, I found myself thinking less about at breakfast what I was going to be eating for lunch, and I even became more productive. I think 2 or 3 weeks afterwards, we started working through lunch instead of going out to lunch and having an appetizer and then a meal and then wanting to come back to the office and feeling bloated and ate too much food. It was like we got more time in our day. The time that we had been looking for to work out or spend for ourselves all of a sudden became more productive. And we would sit around and drink our protein drink and work through lunch, and it just started making me feel better, within weeks.